CYFD is about to undergo an overhaul. It comes amid a series of child abuse deaths involving children and families CYFD had been working with, and some heavy criticism of the agency and what was and wasn't done.
The world of child welfare is difficult, and we are committed to making long-term lasting changes.
CYFD Secretary Barbara V. Hill is promising big changes. She took the job in August. 2 months later, she was answering questions about the death of a 1-month-old in Valencia County, allegedly at the hands of his mother, who a week earlier called 911 saying she feared she would hurt her kids. A CYFD worker is accused of failing to follow up. After this case, the secretary made a promise to take a good look at the department. The report is now in.
It is easy in hindsight to say, why didn't you do A, B, and C? If that employee didn't have the tools and the resources necessary to make the best judgment that they could under the circumstances, then it is important for us to address that. And that's what this is all about.
Issues revealed: high turnover and extreme workloads resulting in burnout and lower quality work. New workers with little or no experience being pushed into the job too quickly. A lack of tools for frontline workers, along with the fear of punishment and a lack of support from superiors. V. Hill says changes are already happening.
We have instituted better and more robust training for our frontline workers, and we are having that training be more role specific, and it is ongoing.
They're also creating new critical incident teams to review serious injuries and child deaths. And they're joining a national team that will help CYFD formulate better strategies. Another big change, addressing CYFD's decision-making tool used on scene of suspected child abuse or neglect cases, something that's come under fire time and time again, like in the case of 4-year-old James Dunkley.
Can you do me a favor and show me all your outies you have right now?
Amid evidence of physical and sexual abuse, the boy was returned to his mother with a safety plan. Within months, the boy was dead. More recently, the death of a 16-year-old special needs girl, allegedly starved and left to wither away by her mother. Mom had been charged with neglect in 2019. And after her latest arrest, detectives don't understand why a CYFD worker doesn't want to take her 4 other children away.
We have a dead young lady that has been clearly neglected. That's our rule.
It was never intended to be the final determiner of whether the child was safe or not. And I think we need to reestablish our training across New Mexico so that there's consistent application of that tool. It was never supposed to replace common sense, the critical thinking of our employees.
Secretary V. Hill says cases that result in serious injury or death will continue to be evaluated and investigated individually. They are working to build their staffing with incentives, but it being such a challenging job, it is hard to find people who want to do it.